Friends, welcome to Board Game Cult Episode 7, Eldritch Horror. You know, I asked Glimo to be on the show, and I said, let's play Pandemic, and he was like, no, that's too on the nose. And then he suggested we play Eldritch Horror, but as you know, on this show, I am the Grand Draconic of the Board Game Cult, and we are here to fight off the horrifying and often dangerous threat of the moderate but not great Star of Ill Content. So I know he thought Pandemic was too on the nose for current events, but Eldritch Horror also a bit too on the nose. As you know, we gather to do these rituals in order to seal the beast off. Today, we will gather to perform rituals to seal off the beast Azathoth. Azathoth? Well, whatever. I probably shouldn't say its true name so casually. We're playing Eldritch Horror. Glimo, you're going to be in charge for this one. You're going to have to explain to us all the rules. And
I'll make it up as I go along.
Well, that sounds
excellent.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Let's do some introductions, starting with Glimo.
Hey, I'm Glimo. In addition to guest starring here on a bunch of AP stuff, I also run a Call of Cthulhu game every other Sunday night.
You run a Call of Cthulhu game?
I do run a Call of Cthulhu game.
That's like this game, though, right?
It is
like as a tabletop. Okay.
Exactly. We're currently running through Mask of Nyarlathotep, and we'll be on this Sunday. Of course, I don't know when this is going to air, so it might not actually be the Sunday.
You know, sometimes it could be weeks, and sometimes it's like 2 days, so you never know. If people wanted to check out your Twitch channel, where would they go to do that?
Twitch.tv/Glimo.
Twitch.tv/Glimo. It's so easy to remember. Wow. You got anything else for us?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about what's going on, so I'm just going to get right into it.
Very well. Pondo, what you got? Where you at?
I am Pondothemad, and I am here. I'm at
I appreciate
YouTube.
that. I'm surprised you came back after last week. That was Kingdom Death Monster.
That game was not too terribly fun.
He went from smiling to not smiling. That's the most emotion change I think I've ever seen him have.
It was not the most fun game.
We're here to play Eldritch Horror.
Yes.
We're also going to be beset by horrible monsters and not be able to do anything to them. But we're going to have cool spells. Except for you. You have a fishing net.
Which actually seems pretty rad, to be honest.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to go over here and check this out. When I heard fishing net, I thought it was going to be super
when
dumb.
resolving I'm guessing is a might. A strength test during a combat encounter. Reduce the damage of monsters you encounter by 1 to a minimum.
It actually is really good. I apologize for mocking it so unceasingly.
Obviously, I used the fishing net to hog tie the Eldritch beings.
Yeah.
As I slowly lose my sanity.
Well, let's not do that. Let's not lose our sanity.
I thought that's what I was playing the game for.
Because your one weakness is a fishing net.
Yeah, wow, get fucked, Azathoth. Cotton, what do you got?
What do I got to say, or what do I got as a character?
What do you got to say? I mean, we'll do character introductions in a whole separate section.
Oh, okay. I'm Cottontailed. I doodle and stuff. I'm on a couple of AP shows and Pondothemad Sunday night game.
Pondothemad Sunday night game? Is that Hunters of Ulvern Sunday nights at 8 at twitch.tv/Pondothemad?
Yes.
Are those on YouTube yet?
No.
Well, I tried to post up for you. All right.
I had to sit through and edit them.
I want you to imagine that I was hoping that we could be the Harlem Globetrotters, but we were the Washington Generals. And I went to set you up for the alley-oop, and you just sailed through the air with no ball in your hands.
Poe died actually recently. No, Curly. Curly died recently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I saw it on Twitter.
Cotton,
It was a sad day.
what else do you have when you're not playing Hunters of Ulvern Sunday nights at 8 on twitch.tv/Pondothemad?
I finally got my Animal Crossing Island to 4 stars.
That is impressive. It's such a huge pain in the butt.
And now it's telling me to put more fences up.
Yeah, I put up about 200 to 300 fences. I fence everybody's houses all around the house, and then I just set up fences in random areas, like 100 fences in a cluster, to create like a super blockade wall. It does not look good.
I keep getting the same 3 fence designs in the Nook thing, just cycling over.
I'll
for
send
the
you some
recipes.
fences. I'll send you fences. I got fences.
Because I got a straw fence, a wood fence, and another variation of the wood fence, like a picket looking
We'll talk.
fence.
I'll take some pictures. We'll talk.
Okay.
I mean, I got bamboo fences. I got iron
It's
gate.
the bamboo fence. That's the one I'm thinking of.
I got brick wall. I mean, I got
that.
fences. Yeah.
I have the
make it look
bamboo
good.
and the wood one. I could have bought the straw one, but I don't like it, so I didn't.
I see.
But it's the same fences. I'm not getting any new ones.
I mean, I
Just
have
like-
spare fencing. I can just send that to you. That's
Just
pretty
like
easy.
yesterday, everything in my Nook shop I had already bought.
Yeah, I don't know. I need my Nook Shock to upgrade so that I can get my 5-star status. Can't
Yeah,
get my 5-star.
Everything I've read, they're like, we don't really know how it upgraded. It just upgraded on ours.
Yeah, I'm not real big into that. I've worked so hard to, to push every other mechanic in this game to the absolute limit. Got anything else going on besides playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch out April 21st? No, March 21st? Okay. I've entered into a new zone. You might know that I'm a crazed crackpot, much like my character Norman Withers. You know, see as few people as possible, never go outside. So this whole event, at first I thought it wasn't going to affect me, but now, friends, let me tell you something. When you start saying, how many days in a row can you wear the same set of sweatpants? That's when you know you've fallen. I'm almost to that point where I'm like, is it okay to stream in my pajamas? Like, can I make this happen? That's how I know I'm starting to have a break with reality. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing tonight on this show, Norman Withers, the astronomer. I am old. My power is the power to read books and know stuff, and also use my brain. I have a spell. Doesn't seem very useful, but we'll see. It's only useful if someone else is in the same space as me. So, I don't know. Let's go around the table. Glimo, you're our lead investigator, so you're going to go last. You're going to be the one teaching us this game and showing us how to do things. Cotton, you start in the heartland of America. Why don't you tell us who you are?
I am Jacqueline Fine, and I am a psychic.
Cool powers. You got any cool powers?
I
Looks like you do.
can trade any number of clues with an investigator on any space, and once per round, when an investigator gains a non-common condition, you may look at the back of the card and gain a clue.
Wow. Okay. What's the spell you got here?
Flesh Ward. Once per round, when an investigator would lose health, you may test this little book. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Lore. If you pass, you prevent that investigator from losing up to 2 health.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you're the party cleric, basically.
That is a role that I like. Also, I read the back, and if I die, you just like pop up in a cafe and get all my stuff.
Well,
Because I foresaw it.
try not to die, I guess. But thanks for leaving all your stuff in the cafe. I want to know about this sailor, okay? Question 1, does he have an eye patch on his left eye? Question 2, are you playing him as like, I mean, his name's Silas, so that's pretty broad. Are you playing him like Scandinavian, Viking, like a northeastern New Englander? Are we going for like Pacific Northwest whaler, Alaskan, old-timey British? Like, oh, I'm Silas Match. I mean, from the main streets of London.
He starts in Sydney, Australia, so I'm going to take a strong guess he's Australian.
All right, let's see. How can I upset Grimdark James the most? Hi there, mates. I'm Silas. Name's Silas March. Are you gonna use an Australian accent?
I don't know.
Okay.
Being that I like to be friends with Grimdark James, I'd rather probably not.
I'm also friends with Grimdark James. I don't know if you know that.
Yes, but I go
I've
to
been
him
friends with
for-
James longer than you.
I go to him with occasional advice seeking for certain rules. In Battletech,
I don't
mainly.
know what you I don't know what you think mine and his relationship is, but I'm like, how do elementals work? How do vehicles work? Want to be a game master for my show?
He's saying he wants to stay in James's favor, so James gives him good advice.
Can I stand on an SRM carrier?
Yeah, can I stand on an SRM carrier? It's a great question, especially given the last episode of Oath of Steel.
I was screaming that the whole time.
Oh my god, Eric landed right next to it, and I was like, wow, you know, I could try to risk it and destroy this little tiny fire starter, but man, like skeletoning this hatchet man, there was a high probability I was going to hit it in the head at least once, and it didn't happen, and I was so sad.
That is how many missiles did you hit with? Did you count?
I mean, slightly less than half. I hit him a lot. I only needed a 7 to hit. There was one point where he was looking at taking 2 crits to like an arm or something and losing half his weaponry, and he was like, "Edge point reroll. I'm using a plot point." He moved the hit to someplace that wasn't full of criticals.
It's a through armor crit. Through armor center torso.
Oh yeah, that was what it was. Yeah, it was a through armor center torso crit. It basically would have been the end of days for him because he has ammunition in his center torso.
Oh, is that where it's in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
It's a bold move to have ammo in your torso. But,
I don't know, you know? And all the old Battletechs, I used to put it in the center torso because honestly, once your center torso gets penetrated, it's basically endgame for you to begin with.
Yeah.
The thing is, in the tabletop game, you can get that through armor critical, and that really changes up how things work.
Yeah, I managed to back clear at season 1 of Battletech, Arc 2. Managed to get that one good hit center torso of being Saga Blue with the machine gun ammo.
Yep. I remember that with sadness. Look.
It's glorious.
What's your power as Silas here?
I'm just a sailor that has a very strong freaking net, apparently.
I mean, look, you know, Innsmouth happened. Fish people are pretty weak versus nets, I guess. I mean, let me be clear.
I like to imagine it's lined with like I don't know, like silver lining or something that Eldritch horrors are not.
What's the thing that's in Wakanda? Vibranium.
Vibranium.
Lined with vibranium. Spoiler alert for like 100-year-old book, but could you not consider a ferry boat a type of fishing net when attacking the Lord Cthulhu? Isn't a boat a kind of a net?
It's definitely a kind of weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks here. It looks like Silas is not good at book learning, though. It looks like he's good at everything but book learning, actually.
Yeah, he's pretty even across the board, except for words. It's that missing an eye thing. Is just reading it slower, so he doesn't deal with it anymore.
All right, Glimo, you look like a dude who just walked out of a gangster club in the 1930s. I mean, you got a Tommy gun on your shoulder, a cigarette, the
So
5 o'clock shadow.
I'm playing Mark Harrigan, the soldier, aka the tank of the game. His tragic backstory: during the war, Mark witnessed horrors he could not explain, and he wrote of what he saw in letters to his beloved wife Sophie. When Mark returned, he discovered that Sophie was no longer human. One of the beasts that Mark had seen overseas had taken over her body, killing her in the process. Afterward, Mark's thirst for vengeance led him to Helsinki, where some of these creatures had posed as German soldiers during the Great War.
Wow. Okay, so we're literally fighting Nazi alien.
Well, Kaiser alien.
Okay. All right. I'll buy that. Something Bismarck.
My special ability, I can either in the action phase, I can make it so that any monster on my space will lose 1 health automatically. I have to give up 1 health to do it. And I cannot become delayed or gain a detained condition unless I choose to.
Yeah, you seem like you're pretty strong with that revolver, too.
Yes, I also start with a revolver and some kerosene.
What the fuck? Wow.
Yes, I can.
+5.
I can blow shit up once.
Your strength score is insane right now. All right, I'm just old. That's my power. It's reading books and being old. Oh my god, I'm playing myself in 30 years. All right. We have pre-set up the board as best we can figure out because, no one's ever played this on Tabletop Simulator in this group. We have Azathoth, the Daemon Sultan. He's a bad dude. He's the idiot god. And he has called forth the Omen of Devastation. Their nemesis moon appears in the night sky, visible to all and heralding an imminent doom. So, like, everyone in the world is looking up at night and seeing a sort of dark comet of death, and that's pretty weird. Okay, Glimo, you are our lead investigator. You go first, correct?
I do.
Okay, walk us through how we do this.
Okay, so each round in Call of Cthulhu, or in Eldritch Horror.
I mean, you have the box right next to you. They can't see it on camera, but it's literally right there. Yeah.
Is made up of 3 phases. There's the action phase, and each investigator in turn can resolve up to 2 actions. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 types of actions, and each action can only be performed once per round by each investigator. So, like, one of the things that you can do is travel, and you can only move once per turn. So the things you can do is travel, which is to move 1 space, and then after you move that 1 space, then you can spend travel tickets to move additional spaces. You can prepare, which is when you gain travel tickets, either train tickets or boat tickets, depending on where you are in the world. If you're on a sea space, then you can get boat tickets. Otherwise, you get train tickets. You can acquire assets. You can test your influence and then buy things from the reserve marketplace. You can trade possessions with another investigator that's on the same space as you, or you can use any of the things that you have in your inventory, or perform any character-specific or location-specific actions. After everyone has done their 2 actions, then we go to the encounter phase. Each investigator must encounter your space. If there's a monster on your space, then you must encounter the monsters on your space first, one at a time. If there's no monsters on your space, then you can choose to either encounter your location, and you can either pick the specific location where you are, like you can have an Americas encounter if you're in San Francisco, or you can do a token encounter. So if there's a clue or a gate on your space, or if you're on the space with the expedition, then you can specifically encounter one of those 3 things. Encountering clues, if you win the encounter, then you get to take the clue, and we're going to need clues in order to solve the mystery and defeat Azathoth. So I highly recommend, if you're on a space with a clue, encounter the clue. Encountering a gate lets you close the gate, which keeps monsters from coming through it. But if you fail during gate encounters, really bad things tend to happen to you. And it usually takes multiple tests in order to successfully close a gate. Most of these encounters, you will roll dice. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you succeed. and otherwise you don't succeed. After that, then is the Mythos phase, and this is where Azathoth does his stuff, which usually screws us pretty badly. So we draw a Mythos card, resolve the effects of the Mythos card, some of which might be advancing the omen, some of it might be these things called reckonings. Some of them sometimes will spawn gates, sometimes monsters will surge, sometimes clues will happen, and so on and so on. And we'll get to that as we see what the Mythos cards give us. And then after the Mythos phase, then we may, depending on what the card says, and if we've solved any mysteries, we might do some other cool things, but then after that, we go back to the action phase again.
Okay. Let's talk strategy for all of us for this encounter, or for this action phase, right? Like, it seems to me we need two things. We need someone who can fight to get to the gate and fight that monster.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need closed gates. The only way to get rid of this omen of devastation is a closed gate. And the second thing is, the person who's fighting them needs to have a clue when they defeat it. So would it be wise to say that we need to acquire clues while moving someone who's good at fighting towards the gate?
I would agree.
Okay, well, let's base our actions around that. So in order to acquire these clues, we need to be on the clue space during the second phase, the encounter phase, and we need to choose to encounter the clue token?
Correct.
Very well. All right, so that's my plan, is to get up here. My plan is to make travel arrangements in Arkham, to draw a ship token or a ship ticket, and then I'll move to London and take an additional trip up there with my ship ticket. All right, but it's not my turn. It's your turn. What do you want to do here?
Okay.
And actually, I go last.
Okay, if that's what you're going to do, I can start making my way towards the Amazon and at least start kicking some ass down there.
Sure.
At the very least, I can try to get rid of this crazed mob so that someone can come in with some clues. So, unfortunately, I can't get a boat ticket from where I am, but I will take a train ticket because those can always come in handy.
I thought you could only get those on a city space.
I thought you could get them.
It says if an investigator is on a city space, he can gain a travel ticket.
No,
Yep.
You're right. You're right. All right. Well, then I am just going to go to Rome. And then I guess once I'm in Rome, I can get myself a boat ticket.
There's no boat spaces adjacent to Rome. You can get a train ticket. Doesn't sound very useful.
Yeah, it's not that useful to me right now. Well, I'm going to take it for later anyway, so that I've got one.
That's your two actions?
That's my two actions.
Very well. Pondo, you are to the left. What are you doing to Silas?
I need to get a boat ticket.
So you can move to another space without getting a boat ticket first. But if you do pick up a boat ticket first, what you can do is get a boat ticket in Sydney, then move to Antarctica and spend the boat ticket to move here. And that lets you leap across the board. So when you move, you can spend up to 2 extra tickets to continue moving. Oh wait, and you're Silas. Fuck, Jesus, you get, when you move along a ship path, perform an additional action.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can move pretty far.
So I need to get a boat ticket primarily, or ship
Uh,
ticket. I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, but the question is, what's the other action you're going to take down the line?
I don't know if I can make another action at the time. I guess just
Yeah.
move into Buenos Aires.
You can't move. You can't travel twice. Yeah, I don't know that you're going to be able to use your second action this time.
No.
But just be aware that you can do it. All right, so you're moving to Antarctica, then you're spending your boat ticket to move again.
Is there anything I can do in Antarctica?
No, because no matter what would happen, this would be your second act. Oh, well,
You could
would-
acquire assets.
technically, yes. All right, so if you don't use your boat ticket, when you move, because you're Silas, you get to take another action. So you could, right now, do something else, like acquire an asset.
Because it would be free, because it is
There,
ship ticket.
can you even acquire assets in Antarctica? It doesn't have a thing under it.
I'm guessing not.
Yeah, I don't think you can get anything from down there.
And get snow, then I'll just spend the boat ticket to get to there.
Very well.
And
Done.
that would be my turn.
I want to stay here. With the encounter thing later.
Okay.
Is there anything you do before that?
So
mean,
you
that's
can
tough. I mean, because you're not in a city, it's going to really limit what you can do.
rest.
But that would do nothing because she's already at full, right?
It does nothing, but at least that gives you your action.
Well, I mean, you don't have to use actions. It says you resolve up to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Who's gonna go fight them on the gate again?
it seems like Pondo and Glimo are our fights.
Then
Where
I
the clues
will. Who's going to the gate right now?
are. Both of them, I think.
Okay. I will trade this clue to Pondo for my turn. Not this clue. The clue I already have. Not that one.
Okay, yeah.
This clue up here.
Wow. You can
Rest in
only
peace.
trade with investigators that are in the same space as you.
But my special ability lets him trade with anybody.
May trade one another. You may trade any number of clues with an investigator on any. Whoa! What? What?
So that's my turn.
What? All right, I acquire a ship ticket. I'm not even gonna bother pulling it out. I'm moving to London and then I spend the ship ticket.
Some Eldritch horrors right now.
Wow, I mean, Cotton just did the Omni play right there.
Be in
What
there
the fuck?
in no time. So long as it doesn't require lore, then I'm good.
And look, if it requires lore, just send me a telegram real quick. Or reach me on one of the bell machines. I'll get back to you. Okay, encounter phase. Each investigator resolves one encounter. What do you want to do here, Glimo? You're in Rome. You doing what the Romans do? You drawing a Europe card, a general card?
I'm gonna draw a Europe card.
Okay.
So one of you needs to read it because I need to not know what happens.
I'm on it. Where's your card?
I got it.
Oh, damn it. Oh, you're there on side. Gotcha.
Oh, there's one specifically for Rome. Do I read that one?
Yes.
Neighborhood kids are attacked by Strix. You try to defend them from a four-legged bird. Test strength.
Where are dice?
Good question. I can just spawn in. Okay, for the power of dice. Go.
Okay. What am I testing?
Strength.
Strength. Okay,
Body
so I
man.
get to roll.
Whatever
4 dice.
Whatever muscles is. Strength, yes. Let's look at this.
And
Well, I'm
my
gonna say.
revolver's only for monsters, right? Yeah, or for combat encounters. This is not a combat encounter, so
You got at least one success.
I got one success.
If you pass, the grateful family share their knowledge with you. Improve one skill of your choice.
Ooh. All
Nice work.
right.
All right, what do we do with the discard? Okay, I'm just gonna put it.
Do we all have to do an encounter?
Yes.
I am going to improve my influence.
Okay. Pondo, what do you want to do?
I am in a C spot, so I guess to do a general encounter.
And this clue goes by your character sheet, not by your.
Okay.
That's where I dropped
okay,
it.
I
My
can-
bad.
Okay. You're drawing
I
general
suppose
encounter
that's what I
for
need to
Glimo?
do.
Yep.
Do
I
it.
just. Okay. Okay. The captain tells you that you are passing over the site of a famous shipwreck. You can use the ship's deep sea diving equipment to explore the wreckage. You may become delayed to gain one artifact.
Is that good? Do we like randomly draw the artifact, or does it get to pick it?
You would just take the one off the top.
Delay, does that mean I have to skip my turn?
You would skip
Or-
your turn next time, yeah.
Are they
Or you would-
worth
you would
it,
skip-
Glimo?
or
We gotta
you would
rely
skip
on
the-
you.
You would skip the action phase. I mean, this early in the game, I think skipping an action, especially since you got to move twice last
fair.
time, I think that it would probably be worth it.
Do it,
I'll
Pondo.
do it.
Draw from the dark deck.
Artifact key to Carcosa. Once per round, you may spend one sanity to reroll any number of dice when resolving a test.
Ow.
That's
Carcosa. I mean, that's a city
already-
underneath Twin Suns, right? The King in Yellow rules there. Should we be talking about Nyarlathotep?
That's Haster.
Oh, my bad. Haster is the yellow sign? No, that's still Yeah, that's still Haster. Carcosa is the one under Twin Suns, though, right? It's basically the fucking Tatooine of non-horror. I put dice by everyone's. Cotton, it's up to you. You can try to resolve that clue that you're next to in order to acquire clues.
I would like to encounter the clue.
Very well.
So clues is the research encounter.
That's down here.
It's I moved it up next to the other world one.
Where is it? Oh,
So
just draw one?
I don't think
no,
you get to draw it. Somebody else has to. Pondo, you draw it.
I'm on it. Where's that?
Right up here.
top left.
Con's not allowed to read it because she can't know what the binary choice
Right
is. Here?
Okay, so I need to draw from there. Okay. Wait, did someone already draw it? Or is that one I had?
That's the one you just drew.
Okay.
Wilderness.
What is she in? Wilderness City? City?
Wilderness.
Wilderness? Okay. A meteor exploded in the air, scattering glowing green powder. You try to find a sufficient amount of that compound. It's like -1.
Yeah.
Observation
-1.
Observation -1.
Your observation's all right. Get 2 dice.
If you pat,
No, don't stop reading.
Yep.
Stop reading.
Do I just use these dice?
Yep. Yes. Pass.
so you just need one success. If you pass, gain this clue and move the omen token to any space on the track without advancing doom.
Woohoo!
If you fail, you are exposed to terrible energy emitting from a substance. Lose 1 health.
I don't think we want to move it, right?
So
Because it advances whenever it hits the green space.
yeah, then let's leave it where
I'll
it is.
move it. The other thing that card did?
I get the clue.
Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense. Alright. I guess it's up to me to fight my clue now. I'm not feeling positive because everyone has done so well so far, and I'm frail and old, and my character's only good at one thing. Okay, someone draw one of those clues. Cotton, can you draw it for me and read it out? I'm at C. Thing up here.
Which thing?
Up here.
The research again?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm opening clue.
And you're at C?
Correct.
Okay, I just read the C part?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Your
just
ship-
and just up to the test.
Your ship is destroyed by a glowing rock that fell from the sky. In this clue, you struggle to reach the wreckage to keep you afloat. It's got a little strength.
Oh no, strength?
Yep.
Well, at least they didn't tell me to make a deal with somebody. Okay, come on, come on. Nope, I fucked up. Alright. My penalty.
If you fail, the undertow pulls you underwater, lose 2 health.
Boy, that ain't great.
But
Can
at
I
least you
cast
get
my
but at least
spell
you get
now?
the clue either way. So
Yeah, nothing good actually happens if you succeed.
well, you just don't lose that.
You don't struggle and drown.
Can I use my spell on him?
Yes. And
Oh, I guess I only get. Oh, I get once per round. All right. So I would roll a lore, so I get 4
But
dice.
you can't use it until your next action phase that you
Oh.
can use your spell.
I wasn't sure if it went when an investigator would lose health. I don't know how it worked like that.
oh,
I'll
is
wait for
that
the
what you
action
do?
phase.
Oh, interesting. So it's not a reactive thing. He has to cast it during a round where someone might get injured. Okay.
I think that's well. Let me double check it. I thought you could only use spells during the action phase, but spells. An investigator can resolve a spell card's effect as described on the card. A spell's card effect may be triggered by a specific event or require an action. Okay, so however it's worded on the card.
It says once per round when an investigator would
Yeah.
lose health.
That
Okay,
checks out to
then
me.
yes, you can.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, you roll 4 lore. Speed, which you did not.
You need a 6.
5 or a 6.
5 or a 6.
Oh, on the dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was all together.
Nope. Okay, so now
Okay.
you flip the card over, and probably something bad is going to happen to you.
It says if you pass, prevent the investigator from losing 2 health, then flip this card.
Yep.
What?
The malformed magic inflicts the subject with terrible illness. That investigator gains 1 illness condition. Is that non-common?
How do you know the test result?
Because you had
0, 1,
0.
or 2.
You had 0 successes.
Oh, okay, I get you. Well, I tried to help you.
Okay. Did it say which illness or just one?
No, you just pick one.
Okay.
Pick the top one.
You are infected.
Sorry.
Now,
You are the infected one.
what?
No, the subject is infected.
Inflicts the subject. Oh,
Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
wow, Cotton.
It's kicked while he's down.
So sorry.
I can't even recover the health that I lost now. And in order to get rid of it, I need to test strength.
You know,
I'm just going to wander
you can-
around half dead for the rest of the game.
And,
I thought you
and you
had
can
to
only
get 5 or 6 like total, so I thought that spell was way less risky than it was.
I mean, with 4 dice, it's not risky at all. You had a very high chance of passing, so...
Not really. A 5 or 6 is only like 2 spots on the dice.
Oh, who's flipping it over? Stop flipping it
Me,
over.
I was snooping.
You're not allowed to flip it over. No,
Oh,
stop
okay.
snooping. You can't flip it over. It literally says, flip this card over when you succeed. Stop snooping. Get away.
when you fail.
Get
It's
away.
when you
Get away.
fail. Okay.
All right. Stop.
I'm so sorry.
It's Mythos time. Lead Investigator draws the top card of the Mythos deck.
Okay.
Right here. This is bad boy. Give us something good.
Rocks
Give us some
falls,
good
everybody
stuff.
dies.
The old man falls over. It takes 3 health points. He dies and has to pick a new, less shitty investigator.
All right. Well,
Falls
I'm
over,
having
takes 2 health
tabletop
points,
fail.
infected,
All right, I
takes
got
1
you.
more health.
Right here. Here's your card.
Perfect. All right. A sect of Alaknacha worshippers have called forth the nightmarish spider. Web between worlds. Oh god, it's a rumor. Ongoing rumor. When this card enters play, spawn the Spinner of Web's epic monster on Space 9. When it is defeated, resolve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, investigators lose the game. So we have to put 3 Eldritch tokens on this card. So I will do that.
So we have 3 more turns to get to it?
Yes.
Well, we have 3 reckonings to get
Every
to it.
time something happens. What is that? What is that?
Reckoning,
Okay.
which happens randomly on some Mythos cards.
Now,
All right.
we still resolve this thing at the top, though, right? So we spawn another clue and then place 3.
We spawn another clue. We place the 3 Eldritch tokens on this. So yes, spawn another
Boom.
clue.
New clue is Space 21.
And then Spinner of Web's epic monster.
Yeah, he's already
I
up there.
was
Oh,
just
he's all
there.
right.
Listen, we can't go bound. Leave the clue finding to us old shitty people. Okay, you go kill the Amazon.
I'm gonna head there next.
You're
to
gonna fight
go
the
try to
Spinner
kill-
of Webs.
I'm gonna go try to fight the Spinner of Webs.
All right. Well, Pondo's got a clue, so he can fight the Amazon. He's just gonna fight the actual entire Amazon by himself. Okay. Investigators, blah 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 blah. So the Doom track doesn't advance, right? Correct.
Doom does not advance.
We don't spawn any gates. We don't spawn any more monsters. We don't spawn any more clues. We're back to the top of the round, which is Gleemo. You're still the lead investigator.
Unless someone else wants to be lead investigator, I'm happy to hand it
Nope,
off.
you're
If
good.
someone wants a turn.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
also good with you. Continue.
Okay.
I'll lead myself into an early grave.
I am going to move to London, and while I'm in London, I'm going to get a boat ticket.
Are you about to douse this spinner of webs on fire?
Yeah, I should be able to get to him next round because then I'll be able to double move Arkham and then to Greenland.
And my turn is easy because I don't think I get to do anything, correct?
You can. Oh, you're delayed. Yeah. Cotton, you're up. Oh, you
I
forgot
can-
to take your clue token.
I can move to Arkham, right?
Yes.
I wasn't sure there's a difference between the red and the yellow. Is that a road and a railroad track? Is that the difference?
Yes.
Okay. And I can get a. Where's the 21 space for the clues? Is it just Australia? Is that the only new clue?
Correct. You're in Arkham, so if you felt like you had good influence, the handshaky thing, you could attempt to acquire a new spell.
I don't
there.
think I have good influence. Is there anything bad if I fail it?
No?
Then I'll try to get a new spell.
Okay. You need to 2 dice, 5 or 6.
I got
Yep.
a 5 and a 6.
Okay, so you can pick any spell in here that's a influential spell that has value 2.
I can't.
All right, I'm leaving it. That should give you access to it. You got it?
Yes. How do I know if it's always?
See, like it says down at the bottom, like incantation on the card face. You want one that says
Incantation.
Incantation. Yeah.
Oh, I want an incantation.
Yes, you want an
Yep.
incantation.
All right. Well, I think that's my turn, so I'll just keep looking for a spell while you guys do yours.
Gains assets of his choice. Oh, so you get 2 of them. You get any...
I do?
Yes, you get any 2... No, that's not right. City action?
City action.
Okay. What's that called? Component? Alright, yeah, so you get to pick any incantation spell in that deck that you'd like.
Take this clairvoyance one?
Say incantation? Can't see it.
Yeah, incantation. During the encounter phase, you may test lore of your past. You may choose to encounter a clue. As if you were on its
Wow.
space.
Yeah, sure.
Ignoring monsters on the space.
Still need to come back and kill the monster later, but it does let you spawn clues.
But if I was encountering... Did the encounter phase not on a monster? Could I still spawn a clue?
I mean, it says... Well, oh, during the... Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet!
You may... I mean, you can do anything and then instead choose to... a clue.
And I do... pick 2 spells?
I'm not sure.
I
I
think
think
it's
you just get the
only
one.
one.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you
I was
get
just
the one.
checking because you said that and then...
I know, and I don't think you even had to test for it, so I might have been mixing up acquiring assets, these reserve assets down here.
What? I hope I had a test for it. That was a good roll.
I know, I don't think you have to test for it. I think when you're in a city, you can just do the thing that that city does without rolling for anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Alright. I'm gonna move back to London. And I'm gonna try to shake this illness, because this ain't great, and I'm gonna die. When you perform a rest action, you cannot recover health. Roll 1 die. On a 4, 5, or 6, discard it. Nope. That's it. Still infected.
Okay. Has everybody gone?
Yes.
Yep. It's time to
Okay.
do encounters.
I am going to encounter London. AP, if you would be so kind.
Where's the Europe? Ahem. Members of the Magic Circle will share their secrets if you fool them with sleight of hand. Test perception or something. Observation.
Of course, it's observation.
Little funny eye.
I succeed.
If you pass, they tell you esoteric legends, spawn 2 clues, and gain 1 task unique asset. Well, that exists. Here are the unique assets, so...
Great. I will look at that if you want to spawn some clues.
Well... Fell through the table. Buenos Aires! And the Amazon! Wow. Pondo's gonna stay busy with all these fucking clues.
Can't do clues.
Silas, mate. Sorry, I'm old. Norman Withers, that's right. This is what I sound like. Silas, my good mate. Seems like you're going to be spending a lot of time in South America.
I already got a clue, so I just need a...
You can get more clues.
I'm not good at clues, though.
Well, you don't know that. I thought I was good at clues, and then I drowned.
Well, I guess I need an encounter card for the ocean.
Very
I
well.
shall ocean you.
Please proceed.
That's a general, right?
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
did my flesh ward spell reset?
Yes, it says on the back of it to flip it over when you resolve being infected.
Okay. You're at sea, correct?
I am still at sea.
Okay. You try to convince the first mate to help you steal a treasure from the hold. Test influence at -1.
Shit. So I only get one success. I'm actually not that bad.
Yes, you only need one success.
It's a -1, so you take away one of those die.
Oh,
Yep.
then I'll reroll. I
Yeah.
still succeed.
If you pass, he gives you his key. Gain 1 artifact.
There you go.
Excellent. Getting loaded.
Silas is over here just like, I don't know. It's Aster. Say his name 3 times and then turn his place.
In yellow. Gain +2 to all skills if you have a blight condition. Reckoning gain blight condition. That sounds not great, but also great. So when a reckoning happens, I gain a blight condition.
Yeah.
And I get +2.
Listen, we need to make sure the reckoning doesn't happen because I'll fucking die over here.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
get
I'll get
stronger
+2
and
to
I
all
get weaker. So
So I need a random clue
yeah.
that corresponds to a city.
Very well. We got Sydney.
Perfect. I need that to put that on this card over
Just
here.
there.
Courier Run. When I gain this card from the deck, place 1 random clue that corresponds to a city space face up on this card. After resolving a location encounter on that space, flip this card.
Okay, so you need to get to Sydney at some point.
Yes.
Can't be a while.
Yes.
Cotton. You can just choose to do your clairvoyance.
Have to roll a lore for that.
Yes, you do.
So I would like to roll a lore to try and get some clairvoyance.
Yes. Yep. You super pass.
I gotta flip the card.
Well, wait for the part where you get your.
I have to do my clairvoyance thing first.
If you pass the encounter, you may choose to encounter a clue. Yes, you have to encounter the clue first, and
Oh,
then
I
you
thought
flip the
that,
card.
but that has to do with the result of my clairvoyance roll. So I need to.
But it says at the bottom, encounter the clue and then flip the card.
So I use the encounter roll.
Yeah,
Flip it back to the card?
we're gonna resolve a clue, and
Okay.
you succeeded on this with 2 dice.
All
I
right,
put 2 dice over here to remember.
sounds good.
Okay. Pondo, you need to flip a research card for that clue research. Did somebody shuffle the failed researches back in?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless someone did.
The city.
A few hours before the performance of the opera Massa di Requiem per Shugay. Probably butchered that completely. You have a chance to examine the libretto. Make a lore check.
All right. I guess I'll roll these. I have to take my 2 dice back.
There's no minus anything, so it's
No successes.
if you fail,
The performance calls to Azathoth. Place 1 Eldritch token on the green space of Omen track.
Uh-oh.
Where are those Eldritch tokens?
They're over here.
Why don't we have the discard piles just face up for now?
Now you flip over your card, Cotton. Your mind travels across the world and your knowledge becomes clear. No additional effect.
I was supposed to flip it first because if I had
Yeah.
gotten 3, I would have gotten an extra dice.
That's in the future.
But I didn't.
That's in the future, not on this particular one.
no. I think that's right because it's
Because if she rolls that, then flips it. If she succeeds, then it's
I
something.
mean, it
either
literally
benefit-
says not to flip it until after you've encountered a clue.
So once you read it, you encounter it, and then you flip it.
Yes, just like how we just did it. And then in the future, if she had succeeded with 3, any future researches, she would have an extra die.
I'd figure you would roll that before you roll a die to see if you get anything. Well, you obviously Discard the card unless you gain a paranoia condition.
All right, where the hell am I?
Timing of that card is a little confusing.
I'm in London.
I agree. Because it says if you got 3 successes, then the answer became so clear and simple, so you roll an additional die on a different problem.
I mean, it's for all future problems, right?
Just one.
Just one. Just the problem that you're resolving.
I don't know. Okay,
My guess is that
sure.
I don't know.
I need to resolve a London card. So, Cotton, can you draw a Europe card for me and resolve London?
Vernon Cal wants you to work for M15. You may gain an agreement condition to gain 1 task unique asset, interrogate a captured deep one. Roll a knowledge. Is that the little head?
Oh, will.
Oh, will.
One success.
If you pass, you learn the blessings of Dagon, gain 1 boon condition. If you fail, the experience horrifies you and you lose a sanity.
That. Sorry, what's the reward?
You
A
gain a
boon.
boon.
All right, walk me through that.
So there should be.
And boon. Here we go. I'm blessed. Great.
Blessed is awesome.
Okay, 4,
makes
5s,
your-
and 6s. Oh, so it lets me gray shade my tests. Okay.
Yeah, fours are now pass, so it brings it from 33 to 50%.
Great. I want to talk to you about lead investigator next round, Glimo.
Okay.
Pass it to me. I can attempt to test lore to cast my Feed the Mind spell and improve one of your skills.
Very well.
So I would say we need to shuffle around and do that. But for now, we need to do the Mythos.
Okay. How do I draw the top?
You gotta pull it quickly. You gotta just snap. There you go.
Okay. That's what I was doing wrong.
Yeah, snap that bad boy.
All right.
Okay, so first we are rotating the clock.
Yes.
Second, got here. What's this bad boy?
That is spawn monster. Monster surge. Resolve a monster surge on each space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen, or spawn a gate if none are on the game board. So
Great.
each gate has a thing on it. Yeah. So where the current omen is
The blue
this
thing?
one.
Okay.
So we need to spawn another gate.
Oh, we don't just keep drawing until...
No, monster surge. We resolve a monster surge on each space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen, or spawn a gate if none are on the game board.
we need to spawn a monster then.
Yeah, I would think you just spawn a monster. You keep drawing until you get a blue.
Well, no, because they spawn out of the gate that corresponds to the.
Oh, okay. So we need to make a gate that corresponds to that. Got it.
Okay.
You just spawn another gate.
Okay. Where's this gate?
Right here.
I got the pyramids. And then we draw a monster for that gate.
It does not say that we need to.
Spawning gates. When an effect spawns in a gate, take the top gate token, place it face up. When a gate is spawned, a monster is spawned on the same space. Alright, so
Okay,
we're finally spawning the deep one.
Oh,
Pyramids.
It doesn't correspond with that, or does it?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. The correspondence was only for
The gate.
the gates
the
that
surge.
correspond to that side with surge.
Okay, and then we spawn a clue.
Great. To the world, Antarctica.
Okay. Then You tell yourself that it is only a dream, but as you stare into the yawning chasm, it feels real. Perhaps it is true that if you die in a dream, you truly die. But perhaps you can find a way to end this evil. If you can achieve that, is there any risk you would not accept? Leap of faith. The lead investigator may gain a lost in space and time condition to advance the active mystery by 1.
You have an active mystery?
Yes. So, well, so we've got the Omen of Devastation.
Oh. Ah.
This is a toughie, guys. I'm gonna want some advice on this one. So,
Well, let's look at Lost in Time and Space and see what the heck it does.
It's not good.
Sounds like you're lost in time and space.
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't sound good.
It's in conditions.
Yeah, there's a bunch of kids.
So what does advancing it by 1 do?
It would mean we'd have to get close one less gate with one.
Correct. It means that when you take down the Amazon, that'll be it. All we need to do is close one gate.
Well, no, we need 2.
Right,
we need
but if you
do 3.
right, we need 2 total.
2.
Yeah,
You're right. There's only 4
so
of
if
us.
he closes the Amazon, that's it. We're done with that, and we're
Yes.
1/3 of the way through the game. Lost is not there.
So if okay. So what is the lost in time condition? I guess that's the question. That doesn't sound appealing because I am right next to it, essentially, within 2 turns. I just got to net a mob real quick.
These haven't been shuffled, by the way. We need to shuffle all these decks.
How do we
So
need to
lost
shuffle
in
them if
time
we
and
look through them?
space. Remove your investigator token from the game board.
Oh.
You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform actions. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card.
Okay, so you basically don't get a turn.
I'm out of the game indefinitely.
I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, that's rough.
You know, if I wasn't like right next to killing off
Horrible
the thing,
spider. Yeah.
the horrible spider.
Let's say let's pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay.
Swipe. What is it? Tender. Is it swipe left?
I mean, look, in the time and space of being lost there is no left. There, there's like the directions are left and lifed.
Okay. So I will not leap of faith.
Yeah, as convenient as it would be to only have to do 1 gate, it probably it's not worth you being out of the game essentially.
There's ways to get back in, but it involves a bunch of tests, and in all likelihood, it'll be 2 or 3 turns before I'll get back.
Yeah.
Okay. As lead investigator, I'm going first. I'm going to attempt a ritual with 2 dice.
Failed this test.
This I did not get. Can I read somehow?
I don't think
You can spend a sanity to act as a clue to get a reroll.
You have a clue as well that you can spend.
Yeah, but I'm just going to spend a sanity. I've got.
Okay. For a crazy old guy from an asylum, you got a lot of sanity, I guess.
First off, I'm an astronomer. That asylum thing, very offensive. All right,
Here.
I succeeded. You may improve 1 skill of your choice. Accessing one's memories requires unhinging the mind. Chosen investigator loses 1 sanity. Sorry, bro. You will also lose 1 sanity on top of becoming more powerful in whichever way you wish to be.
Oh, I'm becoming more powerful?
Yeah,
Cool.
you get to improve 1 of your stats by 1, but you lose 1 sanity in the process. Then I'm going to try to break my illness by performing a rest condition. I rolled a 1 again. All right, that's it. I'm done. Never gonna be uninfected. Glimo, you're up.
I'm looking for the sanity counters.
I'll get it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Probably just spawn it for.
Great. My sanity's not looking so hot. All right. So I am going to move to Arkham, spend my token, and move into Greenland.
What are you gonna do with your other action?
I am going to perform a rest action to recover sanity.
Good call. Good call.
Since you just lost one.
Yes.
Hey, but look, isn't increasing one of his stats worth 1 point of sanity? I'd say so. I'd say so. I mean, I have plenty of sanity to lose, so it doesn't matter to me. Pondo. Silas.
Yes.
You have a lot of possible actions here.
Yeah. I will move into Buenos Aires. I don't know what else I would need. I guess I would probably get a boat ticket out of it and then do the gain ritual spell. That spell's probably not actually a good idea for me. Is it? What else can I do in a city?
You get a boat ticket is probably a pretty powerful one for you, since that'll let you double or triple move.
Well, that'd be with my free action after moving from a port.
I think
Ship
it's
So I have another action, I believe, technically speaking.
based on. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. You could try to acquire one of these items down at the bottom. Carbine rifle looks pretty good.
That does look pretty good.
Expedition guide.
I'm guessing per encounter you can only use one item, or is all items apply?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a question about how many items you can use during an encounter. Can you use all of them or just one?
I believe you can only use one.
Be ashamed to use my net, not be able to use my net after I got it. When you gain this card, immediately retreat doomed by 1, then discard this card, which that sounds appealing. I think. You study the words of a long dead language. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to gain 1 clue, 1 spell, or 1 task unique asset. I'm not good at that skill though.
Spells.
Yeah. I think I'll try.
Oh, banishment's not bad. Test lore +2. If you pass, discard 1 monster on the nearest space containing a gate. Oh, with toughness equal to it. Actually need to be really good.
I kind of want to make my way down there so I can get that spell.
Well, you can get it. Oh yeah, you would have.
So I'm guessing the number on the top left corner there is the target number I need.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to acquire assets, see what happens. Does something bad happen if I do it?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see why not.
All over and done.
Nothing.
You can acquire a bank loan if you'd like.
What does the bank loan do? Local action tests. I guess it's fellowship or something. Or is that
Influence?
If you pass this card. So what does that do?
You can take the bank loan and then use that to buy. You can use that as is it 1 success? I can't remember if it's one success or how many successes the bank loan counts
Player
as.
does not gain any cards. The investigator may discard one card of his choice.
You can, so it adds 2 successes to your influence. So you could get anything that from reserve that's 2 or greater.
You could get the expedition guide.
Unless you succeeded on your roll. Did you have one success?
No, you got a 0.
Okay, yeah. If you have a 0, then it would
I would
let
say
you get.
don't do anything, and maybe you can choose to discard one of these cards if they aren't very good. I don't know that carbine rifle is very useful because both of you already have bulky strength.
It would make it easier. Essentially, I think.
Yeah, because some of the monsters you need multiple successes for.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the least useful one maybe would probably be this ancient. Well, no, because Cotton's character could get it and then use it.
I
easily.
could do.
Oh, yeah, you also have good lore, don't you?
Yeah, but I have bad ability to acquire reserve, but I have good lore. I know it may not seem like it, but my character can do useful things on occasion. If you don't want to discard anything, we don't have to. You know, no one's forcing you.
I'd say probably the Silver Twilight ritual.
All right.
Let's see what I got there.
Not bad. You roll 1 dice during a might test.
That would actually be useful. Can I take my loan now?
Nope.
Yeah, that's fair. At least up there on the board. I don't think I can do anything else then. I think it's my turn.
You moved. You took the additional action of
For the ship path, and then I did an action for there, so.
I mean, you still have a free action, right?
I don't know what I could do with my free action. I don't need.
Rest? Down anything?
No.
Prepare for travel. Maybe draw a train or you can. Yeah, you can draw a train or a sea ticket.
I already got a sea ticket actually.
Get another one, or you could get a train. I mean, with 2 sea tickets, you have pretty good movement around the board.
Yeah,
you can
because
chain those together.
After this, I could actually get pretty close to the pyramids next turn. So I'll get another sea ticket. Why not?
Well, you could get a train ticket, right, and go.
There's no railroads in
Uncharted
Buenos
Path.
Aires.
Yeah, there are. The Amazon.
No, that's Wilderness. That's Uncharted
Is that
Path.
what it is?
Yeah.
What's the railroad thing? Oh, I see.
These ones
I
here.
understand now. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was the green thing.
So
Okay.
I'll just get another
Ship ticket.
boat ticket.
All
That
right.
way, soon the next turn, I could easily just get moving.
All right, Cotton, you're up.
I was spent a long time looking to see if there's any incantations that would help you with your illness, but there were none.
Wow. It's going to be rough.
So I guess I'll get a boat ticket and start heading down to Buenos Aires. I can do that, right? Move here with a boat ticket?
Ticket. Yes, I mean, you could receive a boat ticket and then spend it immediately to move into Buenos Aires.
Oh, I can move all the way to Buenos Aires with it?
Yes.
Yep.
You spend the boat ticket, to move again to Buenos Aires. Yep.
Sweet.
But that's your whole turn.
That's fine.
Okay. Now we're doing encounters and I have to go first. Well, I can either pick General or London, so I guess I'm just going to pick London, which means, Cotton, I need you to draw one of those European cards. Solve London for me. Perfect.
Thames's flooding and Westminster Hall need help saving documents from the floodwaters. Roll strength.
Fuck. One success.
One success.
Yes.
If you pass, you swim out to save several important documents before they float away. Spawn 2 clues.
Oh! Oh, hey, listen, everyone. Are you near your telephones? Listen, I actually did something. It was incredible. I know you won't believe it, but I actually swam into the middle of the River Thames and acquired some documents.
I don't believe you.
I know, I don't believe it either, and I was there.
The stinky, stinky River Thames.
That sentence reminds me so much of Fulborg.
I know. Oh my god, I am playing full work now. That's headcanon. I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, yeah, spawn 2 clues. I mean, we have clues all over the place now. We're clue-tastic. And none of them are near me. Hey, Glimo, it's time for you to fight a spider.
Okay, I'm gonna need a shitload more dice because I'm gonna use my kerosene.
Alright, I mean, we can make more dice. Here we go.
Yeah, I need... Perfect. Oh, hey, look at that. Awesome. Alright.
That's what you do, right? You're one and done?
Alright, so let's flippy flip this monster and see how bad he is. Oh, so first I need to roll sanity. And... Alright.
So what do you roll? Is it will?
So I need to make a will save first.
But you actually have a pretty good wheel.
Oh, but I failed.
You want to spend a sanity to?
I don't have that ability,
You would have to spend a clue.
and I don't have any clues.
Well, do not resolve the toughness test, or the strength test.
Do not resolve, and I take how much sanity damage? Take 2 sanity damage.
Well, the good news is you still have your kerosene.
It's true.
Mark? Are you still there on the phone? I'm telling you, I was swimming in the River Thames, and what's that? Are you screaming right now? No, this is horrible. It sounds as if there are alligators with chainsaws in their mouths trying to eat you.
My turn.
Mark, hello?
South America, I think. I guess it's Americas.
All right, Glimo, that's you. Get up that America's.
Americas.
America.
Harry.
That's Europe.
That's the wrong one. That's Europe.
That's Europe.
Listen, he knows how to draw cards now, so pretty high level.
All right. Which one are you doing?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires?
Buenos Aires.
All right. Watching Dante the Magician, you see genuine magic. Gain 1 non-incantation spell. Whoever's pink hand that is, can you get it out of the... Thank you.
You can hold Alt and it'll give you a popped up version.
Perfect. You ask for his help. Roll influence -1.
So I get the non-incantation spell.
You get
And I still roll influence. Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
I mean, you get to pick, or do we just draw
no.
one?
No, you...
I draw it and then I still need to make the test.
Yes.
Okay, incantation. Here you go. Occult exile. Well, first off, these haven't been shuffled again, so
You need to shuffle them because we searched through them.
I just asked if you got to pick from them, and I thought the answer was no.
It just says gain 1.
Okay.
1 non-incantation.
So I get it regardless.
Chant
may
weapon.
spend 1 sanity to reroll any number of dice to resolve a test. I think I want to spend a sanity to reroll any number of dice to resolve a test.
It turns out that the one you got is actually real fucking good for you.
Well, I failed. All right.
You failed?
Yep.
All right. If you fail, he alerts the authorities. Gain 1 pursuit condition.
Oh. Crazy people trying to chase the guy. Monsters you encounter lose physical resistance. You may reroll up to 2 dice when yeah, it's actually really good.
Oh, here it is. You're hunted.
Excellent. I don't know what that means. When you perform a travel action, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard this card. That's not that bad.
Yeah, until it flips over and the day happens. All right, Cotton.
Can I encounter the clue?
You can encounter the clue. Anna will need to draw the research card.
I shall draw the research card. My thing is in the way. City. Scientist reports that their sample of radium was stolen. Your investigation indicates a connection to worshippers of Azazoth. Make one make one observation roll.
No negatives.
No negatives.
Got one pass.
If you pass, you discover signs of cult activity. Gain this clue.
Sweet. What would have happened if I failed?
If you fail, the scientists tell you what horrors the thieves might unleash using the radium. Lose 1 sanity.
That would not have been bad for me, actually.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten the clue, which is bad.
That would have been bad.
Now she can teleport clues.
Okay,
I have
Mythos
to wait till my turn.
Draw the top card of the Mythos deck. Bam! Answer is Silver Twilight 8. So first we're rotating the clock. And next we're doing that thing we really don't want to do, which the bad shit happens.
Oh.
All of our cards. So if you've got one of those resolve testy things at the bottom of your card, get fucked, I guess.
So a lot of things happened to me. I gained the blight condition. So I gain +2 to all skills if you have the blight condition. Then I need to make a observation check. What does the blight condition do primarily?
Good question.
I don't remember. I mean, all the conditions are bad.
Expected.
That one is going to need...
All right, these are so many different stacks. Madness. Exposure?
Is the gate? No, the gate tells me.
Hypothermia. Haunted. Blight. Should I just grab one? I grab one. Oh boy.
Card 1 ally cards.
I don't have any ally cards. When gain this card, just guard 1 ally asset. So I'm guessing that reckoning doesn't happen because it just got it.
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, so I need to make an observation check with 5 dice. Whoop whoop. Because you know. I got it. Nothing bad happens there. Now I need to test lore.
Yep.
I got A1. What happens? The magic draws power from your mind, lose 1 sanity. Okay, that's not great.
That's not too bad.
Well, I don't have that much sanity.
Just so you know, I succeeded at both of mine, which makes me feel really good. Because I feel like if I failed that infection, I would be dead. Just be super dead.
Okay. Also, we're going to discard 1 Eldritch token from the Web Between Worlds rumor.
Oh, is that what that circle does?
That's what the reckoning on Web Between Worlds is discard 1 Eldritch token from this card unless investigators as a group spend 2 clues.
I don't think we need to do that. We're not there.
Okay,
Just remove
so I'm
it.
gonna get rid of that.
All right, next we're spawning a gate.
There's 2 more reckonings that have to happen.
Sure.
We have to reckon the 2 monsters. So the deep one's reckoning is that each investigator on this space loses 1 sanity, and there's no one there, so that's fine.
Okay.
This one we're going to have to roll dice. So you're lead investigator AP, so roll the dice.
Thanks.
On a 1 or a 2, Doom advances.
I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm actually pretty good at rolling dice.
All right.
Next, we're spawning a gate. And with it, a new monster will come. Gate is Shanghai.
Yeah, that's a
With it comes the new monster.
cross continent. That's not great.
The formless spawn. Okay. Once inside the lodge, your host invites you to follow him upstairs. Several members stare in astonishment. Outsiders are rarely granted such access. At the top of the stairs, you are ushered into a library filled with rare and exotic tomes. Now, he says, how can we help you? Each investigator may do one of the following. Gain 1 clue, gain 1 asset, gain 1 spell. What? Oh,
I'm gonna gain a clue.
shit. Asset. Holy shit,
I
that
have a clue
carbine rifle
currently.
would
I
be
think-
amazing for me right now.
I'm gonna gain an asset as well.
All right.
Do we pick the ones
Oh, yeah,
on
I guess we
there?
would have to pick it off the top of the deck. Fuck, that might not be
I
as
want to
good.
gain an asset. That sounds fun.
Delivery service.
When you gain this card, immediately give any number of item possessions to another investigator on any space. Then discard this card.
All right, what's the top spell? Conjuration. If you pass, you gain 1 item or trinket from the reserve. That might be pretty good. It can make up for my shitting.
So I just pick one of these cards.
Yep.
Do the blighted conditions stack?
Yes.
Interesting.
All the badness stacks.
Excellent.
Okay. Gleemo, you want me to transfer this thing back to you, being investigator?
Sure.
No, you're up.
Okay. I am going
You gonna
to
fight this guy? You gonna put his dukes up?
Well, first
think
I'm
it's
going to
more of just
rest to
pouring
try to get
kerosene everywhere.
try to get one sanity back.
Yeah. No.
And then I guess that's all I'm going to do is just sit here in Greenland doing nothing until I can fight the guy again.
Can't fight him this turn?
Well, I can fight him on the encounter phase.
Right. Okay. All right, Pondo.
Can I rest then move? Or
Yes.
okay. I'll rest to get a sanity back because I need it. And I'll move into the Amazon.
Resting must be really nice. Tried to do it twice now. Pretty rough.
Sorry.
Oh, I need to
I got things growing out of my shoulder, man.
when I perform a travel action, I must roll a d6. Oh, and it's gone. I discard this card.
Wow, you managed to evade your hunters. Nice work.
Losing him in the Amazon forest does make sense, though.
All right, Cotton, you're up.
Oh, shit, I'm being pursued. Well, I got to go to the Amazon anyway. No one's going to go in there.
How much clues do we need to close a gate?
It's not that you need clues to close the gate. I think you just stab the monster at the gate until it dies. The problem is our mystery card down here, the Omen of Devastation. You need to use a clue when you close a gate in order to start to resolve it.
We only need 1 clue, right?
You need 1 clue for each monster that you're for each gate that you close.
Okay. Is anybody else close to closing a gate? Just
I think it's just me.
The
okay,
only
then
other gates.
I would take a second clue if you
If you'd like to give me one.
That's what I was gonna do. I will give you another clue. I'm not sure if I want to stay here and gain a ritual spell or if I want to leave. Unless that was my whole turn trading.
Nope, trading is just 1 action.
Should I follow him up to the Amazon to try to get the clue, or should I stay here and get your ritual spell and give him more time to get rid of the monster?
I don't think it would be a bad idea to have you up there to also fight the thing, just in case he doesn't finish it off.
If it is strength, I think my strength is 1.
Not all these monsters have been strength so far. Glimo just got rolled, not strength.
Well, you eventually have to use strength,
Sure.
but first you have to do you sometimes have to do mental.
You have to test your
Okay,
resolve
I
first.
will go help fight the monster. Oops, fell over.
I think I mainly need your help closing the gate, possibly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rest again to get rid of this shitty fucking card. Nope, I rolled a 1 for the 3rd time in a row.
You didn't really roll it. You kind of just clicked it and it went. Eh.
It was a 6 and it rolled over. I am going to cast Conjuration. And I will test with 4 dice. I pass, gain 1 item, so I get 2. I can choose any value 2 item. I can gain +2 stuff. Sanity to gain blue spell. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that this ally isn't a bad idea. Okay, flip their card. All your wishes materialize before your eyes. You may gain any number of item or trinkets in the reserve with a total value equal to or less than your total. Oh shit. So I can get all of them that are 2 or less? God damn.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take that ancient tome and the expedition card. I go to summon stuff and like a guy and a girl show up and a fucking book, and I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, all right. Hey guys, you won't believe this. I was just trying to make a young woman show up to kill all my enemies, and then like a book showed up and like some guy showed up and he's like, "Hey mate, you want to go out to the Amazon?" And I'm like, no, but my friends are in the Amazon. I swear it's real. I know you can't see it because we don't have smartphones yet, but it's real. That's my turn. Let's do the encounter.
Speaking nonsense now. Smartphones? What is a phone?
Okay, I am going to try again to fight the monster. So first I have to do my sanity check.
Yeah.
So 4 dice.
A new success.
1 success. I need 2 though.
Do you? No, you just need 1.
I thought you had to beat the combat encounter. I thought you have to beat the number. Will test. If the monster's horror is greater than the number of successes rolled, then I lose sanity equal to the difference. So I'm going to spend my clue and re-roll.
You roll any dice or just 1?
That is a good question. I thought it was you could
reroll 1 die. Spend a clue to reroll 1 die. You may do it multiple times as long as you spend a clue token each time. Bottom of page 12.
All
I
right.
think the spy is the one that lets you reroll 2 dice.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I got
Get what you need.
what I needed.
Okay.
All right, now burn this bitch.
So now I have to do the
Strength -2.
Drink master.
strength -2, and I've got to do
Toughness is 6.
toughness. Wait.
Yeah, toughness is equal to 2 plus the number of players.
Oh crap. Okay.
But you need to beat this 2 hearts, right? That's what you need to beat?
Strength test listed on the monster token, and then okay. Yep. All right. So
Master.
okay, so I'm going to spend my kerosene so I can roll 9 dice.
-2. 7.
7 dice.
You need to get 2 successes.
Alley-oop. I have got 3 successes.
That is 1 more than you needed.
So,
But that does not. So that
your damage, monster loses health equal to the number of successes rolled.
rolled.
So you've made it lose 3 health. It has 3
Yep.
left.
Okay.
That's rough.
That is rough, but the good news is that
You're halfway there.
I'm halfway there, and I don't have to redo the horror next time.
Really? Good. Excellent.
We have splats. Yeah, there we go. Wait. Can you spawn me another one of another health thing? Oh wait, no, they're there. There, I found them. Never mind. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I guess it's me next, and I go face this crazy mob.
Yep. Flip that.
All right.
Flippy flop it.
Got to figure out what all I have as far as bonuses.
I can't even attack it.
So
you roll
influence,
handshake -1.
handshake -1. My handshake is 5, so it'd be 4.
Successes.
Tubular.
That's rough. Nope.
And I am going to. I'll spin a sanity.
Wait. You have fishing net. You may re-roll one. Oh no, during.
That's one die resolving a might test.
Yeah, you can't spend a sanity. You have to spend a. Once per round, you may spend
yeah,
a sanity. Re-roll all. Okay, yeah. Use your fucking key to Carcosa, you son of a bitch. Beautiful, magnificent son of a bitch, you. Yes,
Yeah,
you
2
pass.
successes. All right.
Okay, now you have to fight them. Strength -3.
Wait, it says if you pass this social thing, you defeat the monster.
Oh, well, get fucked. Boom.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have.
Spent that point then. I would have just fought them.
No, but it's already dead now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have spent the sanity to do it. Because I think I roll. Fuck. What would I roll? Might plus
You have to roll might -3 though.
Yeah.
5 plus 5 minus 3 is 2 plus another 2. Yeah. And I can re-roll it. And I need to beat the. No, never mind. It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
I'll use
Okay.
reason to win this time.
Does that close the gate?
No,
What do we need to do to close the gate?
you have to do the time and other world encounter.
Okay, so we would need. Sure. All right. Let's see.
Yes.
I get
We're gonna
re-roll
need
up
to send
3
somebody
dice
through
to-
to the other side, huh?
So do I
So-
test to close the gate now?
so
or do
you
I
can-
wait till next turn?
Gate
You can-
tokens allow investigators. No, but Cotton could. This is her turn.
Is that something I'd even be able to do?
No.
They're all different. The tests that happen inside the gate. They're random, so some of them are strength, some of them are lore. And usually there's more than one test that happens inside the gate.
I just need to know if I should go in or if I should let Pondo go in since he's got +2 to
I think-
everything.
I think letting Pondo go in is a good call. So you should get that clue.
I will attempt to get the clue.
Pondo, draw that research card.
I'll draw the research card. Oh, where'd he go?
Nope. What are you
Oh,
doing?
it's not-
This card right here. It's this
Okay, it snapped somewhere and I didn't even get to see it. Okay. Wait, where you are? Wilderness?
card. Wilderness.
This far away from the city lights, you can get an unparalleled view of the night sky. You comb the sky hoping to catch sight of a meteor shower. Roll an observation.
Okay. Got 1 success.
If you pass, gain this clue and spawn 1 clue.
Sweet.
The new
What
clue
happened
is
to him?
Tokyo.
Nothing happens if you fail.
Oh.
I'm old. I think I'll resolve another Europe card. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Just have a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I feel you,
Europe.
man.
Listen, you're out there in the Amazon fighting crazy mobs by handshaking them, okay? I'm over here trying to get my disease treated and using Tark magic.
I watched a meteor shower.
Yeah, that was awesome, I bet.
A patient suffering from the sleepy sickness wakes up and begins to tell you of her dreams. Gain 1 clue.
Oh. That's it?
You get that first.
Yeah.
You try to ascribe a deeper meaning to the things she describes. Test your lore.
Shit. I think I'm pretty
You're
good
good at
at
that
lore.
one.
I know, but that makes me worried. All right, 4 5s or 6s. I got nothing here. I'm gonna spend 1 clue.
I mean, you can also spend a sanity instead of the clue.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, and I succeeded. 1 success.
Okay, then you're good and nothing bad happens to you.
Okay, that's okay. I accept that.
What was the bad thing?
If you fail, the disturbing images haunt you and ruin your sleep. Lose 1 health and 1 sanity.
That way you only lose a sanity as opposed to more health.
Sure, and I get to keep a clue.
I could have tried to heal you again.
Please, no. I'm good.
I'm so sorry.
I'll forever remember this betrayal. I'm playing it up, Cotton. It's okay. Yeah.
That could not have gone worse, though.
I was last, so now it's time for Mythos Phase. Lead Investigator. Flop that card. See how bad we're screwed.
Okay, we advance the. Yep, we rotate it. Did we rotate into the?
Nope, not yet. Not to the green.
Okay. Oh, but the problem is now closing the gate doesn't help us anymore because we rotated. Or closing the gate in the Amazon because we're not.
Can
they
you
don't
only
match
close
anymore.
gates that are on the correct omen track?
For our mystery, yes.
That's true. Shit.
No, that's useless.
So we're gonna have to wait for it to go around again.
I think it's more likely that
We spawn
get
it.
to another gate, like the pyramids.
Then we do another set of reckonings.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yay! I get double the blighted.
I'll reckon the monsters. Formless spawn doesn't have one. Deep ones only affect people that are on
I'm
there.
going to spend a point of
Is it
sanity.
double blighted? At the moment, yes. The allies. I need to flip the card though, I think.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to spend a clue.
When you receive valuables go missing, it's clear you took them, resolving one of the
Spend
effects.
another clue.
So,
Nope. Okay.
so blight condition doesn't happen for me because I don't have any allies with me, technically speaking, right?
Does blight only affect allies?
The allies you surround yourself with act erratically and without cause with this card.
Okay, then yes. Then
That does nothing essentially.
yep.
I'm just double blighted with no benefit. Okay. Gain the blight condition. I need to make.
No, I mean, you still have to lose 3 health, don't you?
I don't have
this-
any allies.
I mean,
Well, but
it
so
says
you
pick one.
resolve one effect of your
Yeah.
choice.
I mean, since you don't have an ally card to discard, you have to take some
But this
health
is the
damage.
blight he just picked.
Yes, but the other blight has the same
Yeah.
thing. Oh, sorry.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it
What
is.
does that say?
Oh,
Resolve one of your choice. Discard one item or discard all your possessions. I think maybe discarding one item is better.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
don't.
let's discard the item and then flip it, and you have to still have the blight, or discard everything and
I
then
mean,
you get to
there's
get
no-
rid of the blights.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point to getting rid of the blight. You're going to be blighted forever. There's no escaping that.
well, there's no point getting the King of Yell, yeah.
just lose
I'm
one.
confused. If I don't have allies, why is that? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll.
Just to bring us back, I spent both my clues to reroll and failed twice, and now I lost another point of health. Section. Listen, guys, did you know that blood poisoning is actually quite bad for you? You know, I really don't know how this infection happened. It just appeared while I was drowning, but now I'm like actually dying. It's pretty bad.
Oh no.
I tried my I rolled 4 dice and I still failed.
What a mysterious illness.
So weird. You know, you're clairvoyant and you have healing powers. Was there anything you could have seen or done for me?
Not for an illness.
What a tragedy.
But if something else happens, I can try to prevent you from getting hurt.
Listen, I'm over here, I'm rolling in fucking amazing items for me, and I'm gonna die in London constantly trying to get a goddamn doctor. Why don't they have socialized medicine in this time period? Oh boy. Yes, spend a sanity.
What
Does anyone else have
the-
anything they need to resolve for the Doom thingy?
No.
Okay, we gotta spawn a new gate.
Spawn a new gate.
Wait, I'm so excited. Istanbul.
What's a non-common condition anyway?
Monster? It is the Lulliger.
I don't have my fishnet to fight that thing. Damn.
Do we want to spend 2 clues, or we're gonna have to discard another one of these web between world things?
Oh shit, that's right.
Yep. I think we should just let it discard.
Does blight
Yeah, I'd say discard it because I'm hopefully going to kill the thing this round.
is blight a non-common condition?
It's a condition. I don't know if it's non-common.
I don't know how to tell if it's non-common or not, but I had an ability that lets me gain clues when someone gets a non-common condition. I just don't know what non-common conditions are.
Eldritch, non-common condition.
I'm guessing it would say common condition, which neither of those are common conditions. At least they don't say it.
Deaths are the only common condition. So anytime anybody gets anything, you get to do that.
Can I take 2 clues from his 2 blights then?
Sure. You also get one from my illness.
Sweet.
Gain benefits from other suffering.
Yep. Trust me, I'm over here suffering real hard.
Where are the clues? I also get to look at the backs of your cards. Your condition cards.
Oh, don't worry, I already know what mine is.
Mine are too.
I haven't read your infection.
Here's your 3 clues. You have 5 now. Mine is the blood poisoning. I called you and told you about the blood poisoning. What do you mean you need a picture? Can you send pictures through the telephone? I feel like that's not going to be invented for like 100 years.
No.
Okay, I'm going to hold my arm up to this mirror. Can you use your clairvoyance to see through it like some sort of looking glass, like a phone that's very smart?
I've already seen it.
Oh, yeah, it looks horrible. Do you see that? I mean, look, I'm poking it right now. There's like little worms moving around inside my arm. It's disgusting.
Probably shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I've been looking for a doctor to tell me what to do, but I can't find one.
Okay.
I feel the grim token of death approaching.
Now the horrid thing is not the only threat. The gruesome images of its victims have begun to manifest. The spectral figures demand justice, and they will not let you rest until their deaths have been avenged. Hideous apparitions. Investigators, as a group, lose a total amount of sanity equal to the number of monsters on the game board, which is 4. Each investigator that loses sanity gains a madness condition.
So I go straight to -1. Am I dead?
No, I can take all 4.
So we can either split it up that we all take 1, or
Yeah, but then we'd all
split it
gain
in any way.
madness. No, I'll take it.
I'll split it
Yes.
with you, AP, if you want.
But then 2 people are getting madness. I'm pretty sure madness is gonna fucking suck.
Well, I have a psychoanalyst, so when I reroll a die, I'm resolving parts of a madness.
Oh, you could just take all of it. Yeah, why don't you do that, Gun?
Okay.
Yeah, no, listen, you're at 8 sanity, all right? You're the best person in the position to take this.
I now have 4 in both of my stats, so I gain 4 madness or 1 madness.
You gain 1 madness.
1 madness.
Sorry to put that all on you. You know, I felt the madness coming on, but I thought it would be better if you took the madness. So anyway, I'm just gonna say a few words and
Where's the madness is at?
Flynn, Ryloth, Pastor.
Oh, here it is. They're all facing up. Do I just draw one?
No,
Just draw a madness.
there's madness. It's in here somewhere.
It's right here.
Right here.
It's madnesses.
Oh yeah,
They're all
draw the
facing
top
up.
one.
Okay, so you just see the card. That seems weird
Yes.
that you're gonna see what madness you get.
Well, you have hallucinations now.
Yeah, it does seem weird they're just facing up.
Why
Why-
are they facing
Why
up?
are you bringing it over to me?
Oh, because I thought I was over here, but I turned my camera.
You may perform a rest action. Wow, I would succeed at that real easily. Because I've only rolled once.
AP, do you usually break when you do board game call?
Well, we've never had a board game go this long, so the answer
Okay.
to that is we are going to take a break, and we'll come back for the second half shortly. Yeah, let's take like a 5 or 6 minute break. Everybody good with that?
Perfect.
All right, then we'll return.